Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So in the last video that me and Ben did together, it was my top 5 favorite TV shows of all time, and we kind of cut it short because we didn't want the video to go on too long. So in this video, Ben's going to give us his top 5 favorite shows of all time.
And let's face it, that's what you're here for.
That's that's what we're all here for. So Ben, without further ado, fire away, mate.
And at number 5, I have a British show, Only Fools and Horses.
Oh,
Now, I love this show because it's basically about a family that lives in a council flat called Nelson Mandela House, and the head of the family is Del Boy David Jason, and he's got his brother Rodney, and his granddad, I don't know what he's called.
he's just called Grandad.
And later on, we had Uncle Albo.
Yeah.
And it just basically takes us through the daily life of this family called the Trotters.
And do you know? I tell you what, it's a great call, that, Ben. And do you know what's so good about them is the constant struggle.
Yes.
Because what is it? Del Boy wants to be a millionaire, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's all he wants to do. He just wants to be a millionaire.
And do you know what? It's a great idea, but it actually tailed off in quality, in my opinion, when they became millionaires.
Well, that's when they should have ended. Well, they did end the series.
Yeah.
But then what happened was the public wanted it back.
Yeah, it jumped the shark by that point, hadn't it?
And I don't know what they thought would happen with a series that was already done.
Well, do you know what was a nice thing? The last episode, we were like, oh, they're millionaires, fantastic.
Yeah, it had such a happy ending.
Yeah, and that's what it was.
And yeah, it was just, I wouldn't say the rating was still sharp in the final, in the comeback 3 episodes, but it can never recapture the feeling of them the drive to become millionaires.
But that's not to say the first load of seasons weren't fantastic, as you said. That's the reason it's in your top 5, because the writing was so good.
I feel like when we were growing up, we started watching about season 5, 6, 7, so we never really saw the other seasons. So it's not until going back that you realise how good the earlier seasons with Grandad was before Uncle Albert came in.
I didn't even realise Grandad was a character.
No,
you can hear the dogs kicking off in the background.
It was this guy that sort of just sat in the house.
Oh, sorry, the dogs are playing. Yeah, I was like, who is this guy?
No, I just thought if you're American, you probably wouldn't have heard of it, but for us British people, again, it's an introduction.
And do you know what was excellent about there's one episode that with Grandad that always sticks in my head. It's the one with the nuclear fallout shelter.
Oh yeah, again, it comes back to what I was saying. It's a character episode.
Yeah.
There's not much going on. They basically want to. Del's got a scheme about, building nuclear fallout shelters or something. He's bought like a nuclear fallout, and Rodney wants to build it. That's his brother. But Rodney wants to build it and sleep in it for a week.
It's superb as well, and you get a fantastic speech by Grandad as well during it.
Yeah.
About the war and about how the people were let down by the government when after the Second World War.
I mean, the thing about that episode was, again, it was just 3 people talking. There wasn't much to that episode.
And that was the key.
It was just 3 people talking.
Yeah, that was the key.
And I think that's about it for all that one.
Oh, so give us number 4.
Number 4 is Star Trek Next Generation.
Alright.
I wanted to put everything with Star Trek in here, but I had to pick one. So Next Generation was the one because that was the one I grew up watching.
I'll give us your thoughts on it.
I just love it because, again, it's when I was growing up, just the idea of Patrick Stewart, John Picard, being the captain of this ship, traveling around the galaxy. I loved it. I just think the episodes were great. Well, not season 1, but we'll skip over that.
I don't know. The season 1 had Q in it.
Yes, that was the pilot episode, Encounter at Farpoint. I never really liked that episode. However, I've not been back to watch it for a long time, so who knows? But I thought again, what makes Next Generation great was the characters.
Yeah.
The interplay between the characters. You've got Patrick Stewart, the captain. You've got Jonathan Frakes, Commander Riker. And when you got Councillor Troy, but nobody cared about Councillor Troy.
Oh, don't get me going about Councillor Troy. I'm feeling a dark presence, Captain.
She's always feeling something of him.
Yeah, she was feeling. I tell you what, she was probably feeling my utter dread whenever she came on the screen.
But the classic episodes that I remember from Star Trek Next Generation was the one with the Borg, Best of Both Worlds.
Is that where he becomes Locutus?
When he becomes Locutus of Borg.
See, even I know this, Ben.
That's what makes Next Generation. Again, the quality of writing in that particular 2-part episode was great. And the other character that really makes it special is Data, the android. I don't think it would have been the same show without Data.
I think you're probably right. He was quite an integral character, wasn't he?
Every Star Trek show has that one character, or at least attempts to have that one character that they want you to gravitate to.
Yeah.
And then in Data, I think it really worked.
Do you know what I find amazing about Star Trek is some of the quality of actors that they managed to get on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, how the hell they've got blooming Patrick Stewart playing a starship captain in Star Trek Next Generation? I'll never know. The guy's a blooming Shakespearean actor.
Well, I've heard over the years in certain interviews that he just assumed it would be like one season, and he could go back to do what he was doing.
It's unbelievable, and the quality of even. Do you know what? In my opinion, Star Trek Next Generation even has the best movie in First Contact. I think it's probably because I'm such a fan of the Borg race, but that was my favourite Star Trek film of all time.
I think that's what sets Next Generation apart from because it was the one that brought us the Borg.
Yeah, it did introduce it, didn't it?
And another character that really stood out for me was Worf, the Klingon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To me, he wasn't the best Klingon. He gave the impression that he was.
Oh, he was all talk, wasn't he?
But he was also getting the dash kicked.
That's what I always used to think. He's supposed to be this massive warrior, but then he gets his backside whooped every 5 minutes.
But yeah, so that's why I like Next Generation.
If I was Captain Picard, I'd be looking for a new head of security, one that can handle himself. Get Riker in there. He was better at blooming handling himself than Worf.
But Worf would talk in the game.
Yeah, well.
But then never could back up.
Go on, number 3.
Number 4. Is it 3?
Yeah.
Porridge. We've already discussed this.
No way.
I put porridge at number 3.
With porridge in your...
Yes, number 3.
I don't believe it. I bet you were shocked when I said it.
I was, but that's how it goes. No, again, there's a theme. It's all about characters again.
Yeah.
These are shows that I can watch again and again because of the characters and because of how they interact. Again, Porridge has just basically got at the very most it's just basically 2 main characters plus about 3 or 4 supporting characters.
Yeah.
I would love to call them, they're actually cast members, but they're actually not in that many scenes, but you've just basically got the two leads in Rick and Gobba and Fletcher.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They're like supporting cast. But they're even the supporting characters are so well written.
Yeah, I mean, most of the episodes, I think it goes on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Each, and most of the episodes revolve around the communication between Gobba and Fletch.
You're right, and a lot of the time Fletcher's just trying to look out for Godber, isn't he? Because he's never been in prison before, but Fletcher's like this guy that's been in and out of prison his entire life.
Yeah, and he's trying to show him the way,
Yeah.
trying to show him the ropes. Sometimes unsuccessfully, but
Well, yeah. And a lot of the time he's trying to give him advice to never get himself back in prison, isn't he? It's a mind game sort of thing that he tries to impart that sort of advice from somebody that's been there and is living that life.
But yeah, that's my only point. I just think it's down to the characters. Because they just recently in Britain tried to remake a Porridge and it failed terribly.
Didn't work, Ben, because one, the writing wasn't as good, and two, the characters, everything about it was just wrong.
I tried to watch it, but I got through 2 episodes and then I was done.
Yeah. Well, I think that's down to Ronnie Barker and Richard Beckinsale and their ability to bring warmth and heart to the actual characters themselves.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, it's a great call, that one.
I'm glad you liked it. My number 2 is The West Wing.
Now, I've never watched any of this, but you love it, don't you?
Let me help you out. I just think The West Wing is great because, again, the writing is from Aaron Sorkin. Now, if you like Aaron Sorkin, you'll think it's great because this guy writes 100 mile an hour. Everything he writes has got, when 2 words would do, 6 words on the page. You know, he's always got something to say, and this is just basically about. I'm going to say a democratic White House and how they run it, and the characters that are in it, and how they run politics in America.
So Democrats like liberals in America, aren't
they? Yeah, liberals.
Okay, so they're like our liberal Democrats. I suppose that makes sense.
And you've got Martin Sheen playing the president, who quite apparently most people would love to be president if you're American.
Really? Is he that good?
No, it's just, it's written to be an everyman, you know?
Yeah.
It's written to be like the sort of guy you would hang out with for a pint or something, you know?
He's the one that, so he's just well written, I guess. I mean, I've never seen the show.
Yes, it's very well written, and you've just got great supporting cast. You've got Alison Janney, who was in that I, Tonya. She plays the mother in the new I, Tonya film. You got Bradley Whitford, who's in Get Out now. You know that the Oscar film Get Out. And you've got just great characters, and it's just basically how they leap from crisis to crisis and how to deal with it on a day-to-day basis.
Well, I might give it a go, I might not.
You won't, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying so.
But you've loved this show since the very beginning, haven't you? You've had all the box sets and everything.
But it comes down to the writing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Do you think that's Sorkin at his best?
I think that's when Sorkin was at his very best. He's had a few since then, but I think he wrote that one with he wrote the movie Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
He wrote the movie Steve Jobs, and it did alright in cinemas, but didn't do that great. But that was the last thing he wrote. He'd also gone on to do things like he wrote The Social Network.
Oh, I like that.
Again, it's a very wordy film.
It is, yeah.
So you better get your dictionaries out.
Well, a lot of it's battling over litigation in a conference room.
Yes.
But it's still an excellent film.
So yeah, if you like Sorkin's writing, I can recommend it.
Maybe I will give it a go then, because I did enjoy that. So maybe I will.
Again, you won't, but
I might do.
I appreciate you saying so.
Yeah, it's all right. Give me your top show of all time.
Frasier.
Oh, see, that's another one of mine.
At number 1.
Brilliant.
Again, there's not much else to be said other than if you like characters, then that's a show for you. Although there is one thing that we didn't bring up with you, Penny Gilpin is very underutilized in the first 4 seasons.
You're right. She's just kind of sat there and just comes in and out of the show. She must be in it for like what 5 minutes every episode, maybe.
In the first 4 seasons, she's in it for like what I call an episode's worth of story.
Mm.
She was mostly underutilized, but in the later seasons, she's in it all the time, which I had no idea about because.
Well, she becomes more of a friend, doesn't she? Originally, she's just a producer for his show, but over the course of the 11 or 12 seasons, she becomes more of one of his best friends, doesn't she?
But apart from that, I think I wouldn't say that it has its bumpy episodes, but most episodes of Frasier, a bad episode of Frasier or an okay episode is a brilliant episode of, say, 2.5 Men.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. And do you know what I find strange about that? 2.5 Men's written by the same people as Big Bang Theory, which was one of my favourite shows, but I hate 2.5 Men. But going on to staying with Frasier, do you know what we didn't pick up on mine, but we'll talk about it in yours, is the supporting characters are over the course of time, they become beloved, like Bulldog and
yes.
Noel. Do you remember Noel?
No, yeah, Noel Shempsky.
Noel Shempsky, and he just pops up and every now and then. He's superb. And Niles, the character of Niles, they even explore, even though it's called Frasier, they explore Niles and Martin's relationships just as much as they do Frasier's.
Yeah, I think that's what. We didn't bring Niles up during yours, but he really does. He's the one character that I think holds the show together.
I'd say, and his character has probably had the most change over the course of the entire show.
Because if you go back to season 1, his character was just basically like Frasier.
Mm. They were almost twins, weren't they?
Yes, but as you say, over the course of the seasons, his character has changed tremendously.
Yeah. Do you know what Frasier is world class at? Is the sort of character episodes. You know, like we discussed in other shows, and we've discussed fun in Frasier in my video, were my top 5. But Travels with Martin, where they're stuck on RV, is superb. There's another one where it's all pretty much set in a recording. It's all about
Ham Radio.
Yeah, Ham Radio, where he's doing a radio play, and there's another one, Chess Pains, where it's just him and his dad battling over chess.
Yes.
And all those episodes for me are so superb just because of the character interaction and how they keep it to one or two places, one or two areas, and they don't drift out into about 1 million different areas.
I think that's where Frasier is at his very best, to be honest. When they know they don't have a story for this character or that character, so they just don't turn up.
Yeah, and they just focus on that one story. They don't try and add extra things in, like Martin's relationship, even though they're good, but they don't try and shoehorn a little like side story arc in there, or Niles might be having a trouble with a patient. They wouldn't try and shoehorn that in at the same time as what this main story is. It's just one focused episode, and that's what I really enjoy.
I concur with that.
No, I think we're kind of shown that we've got similar taste, which wouldn't be surprised considering we grew up together, Ben.
But we did have a couple in there that were different.
We did, and you know, like West Wing's never been big for me.
No.
But you and Dad both love it, don't you?
But then again, your schedule doesn't allow you to watch like 7 seasons of 45 minutes.
Well, that's true. That's why I make time before work.
Yeah. I think that's the main problem with quite a lot of series today. That an hour.
Yeah.
Give me 22 minutes, Lemon.
Give me 22 minutes. I can easily digest it, and then I'm on to my next thing.
Definitely.
Well, thanks very much for your 5 there, Ben. They're really good. And I say I won't give West Wing Go. If it ever comes on Netflix, I might give it.
You're into those.
I might give it a shot. I might not.
But that's okay.
Anything else to add, Ben?
No, I think that's all I've got for today. Thank you.
Alright, so if you like this video and you want to hear more from me and Ben discussing our sort of favourite things in the world of TV and entertainment and movies, that sort of thing, then think about subscribing to the channel, give us a like, that sort of usual YouTube stuff. And if you want to find Ben on social media, what are you on, Ben?
At Ironside 1982.
At Ironside1982 on Twitter, and I'm at James Allen Yo on Twitter, and I'll put the little link to those up on the screen as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.